What do programmers generally do all day at work? Wondering what programmers do on a daily? Let me share with you what programmers do every day at work. As a programmer, I start my day by checking my emails and responding to any urgent matters. Next, I usually start by reviewing the day's coding tasks and prioritizing them based on their importance and urgency. After that, I break down the tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks and start working on them. One of the main tasks of a programmer is to write code. I often write code in languages like Java, Python, or C. While writing code, I always make sure to follow coding standards and best practices. First, every day, without fail, make a beeline from my desk and immediately update my local code from the repository. Since you are a non-programmer, I'll explain what that means. If you have more than one or two people coding on the same project, there's a high likelihood that your code will conflict with some other person's code at some point. The best way to ensure that your work integrates with your teammates is to make sure that your local version of the code is up to date with the main development stream as frequently as possible, often referred to as continuous integration. Immediately after step 1 is run all the unit and functional tests and make sure they are green. Since you are a non-programmer, you're probably wondering, what is a unit test? Programmers write tests to ensure that individual pieces of code units work as expected. On my current project, we have 4,000 unit tests. If every single test passes, then the code is green. If a single test fails, the code is red. If the code is red, I immediately drop everything else and try to figure out why the test is failing. Until the test is green, I don't work on anything else, no matter how pressing. This has to be prioritized because a failing test means the code cannot be shipped to customers under any circumstances. You can watch out for more content in this channel about testing. Number 3. After step 1 and step 2, I work on the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. For the most part, this involves introducing new features that customers will find useful. If step 1 and step 2 succeed, then step 3 is pretty easy, to be perfectly honest. Let's just say it's not exactly science rocketry. At least for times a day I repeat steps 1 and 2 to ensure that I am not sabotaging myself or others as I toil away on step 3. I have other responsibilities at work. I own a set of non-functional requirements around application security. I conduct interviews and recruit, etc. However, nothing can interfere with steps 1 to 3. Being able to execute steps 1 to 3 as efficiently as possible is the core value proposition of any programmer. That means I almost never look at email or chat. I blow off most meetings. I don't look at the internet unless I need to. Everything unrelated to steps 1 to 3 goes on the back burner, and I get to it when I get to it.